Pardon me. Hopefully that didn't get picked up on the mic too much. Like, oh, you want to host the stream. Go ahead. Go ahead and host the stream then. I guess I misinterpreted what you meant. Because I thought you meant you were doing a raid while you were waiting for us. Care to, tell us what Pokemon it is so we can team build accordingly for it? Or you want to surprise us? Okay, I'm kind of curious if people are gonna guess this. Ah, I didn't even realize that could be a Pokemon you encounter in here. I'm down for it. Someone's gonna have to remind me what typing it is, because it is... That is one... pretty much stuff that was more focused in Ultra Sun and Moon compared to... Ultra Sun and Moon / Endgame of Sun and Moon was pretty much my stopping point. Psychic. Just Psychic. It kind of brushed me off as a type of Pokemon that had a complexity of multiple typings, but if it's just Psychic, I'll take your word for it. That makes it a lot easier, to be perfectly honest. Unless it has, the Bolshons of Zygarde, where they update it to have the ability to have boosted it to a super form in the middle of the battle. It can, yeah, I knew it fused, which I guess is enough of a reason in of itself for it to be a pure type. But I guess I just wasn't thinking that far in advance. So pure Psychic. Unfortunately, all these Pokemon suck. 2 poisons. Oh my god, I got 2 poisons and a fighting type. Let's see. I'm gonna just go with Hitmonchan because it has a wide variety of moves, and we could probably it'd be good against multiple Pokemon. And first time we find a Dark type, Ghost type, something besides something good against Psychic, we can go off there. Okay, Nidoking. That's a Nidoking. I want to stay far away from it as possible. But I kind of want to get the Backpacker for support. But I do not... It doesn't seem like a type I want to go for. What's that dragon? Good question. All I know is not Nidoking. Oh, it's the Gen 5 dragon. The budget Gen 5 dragon, not Haxorus. This is good. If Ice Punch, I'm kind of wondering if it'd be more optimal to try to set up and then go for Ice Punch. But I mean, we got an Abomasnow in here, so this thing is probably going to go down quickly in of itself. Right? I can believe that. I guess those are wings. You never actually see it fly, so it's an easy misunderstanding. Okay, maybe I could have benefited from a power-up punch or two before going for the Ice Punches. Oof. Oof, I just realized that we're all weak to flying. And it's got wings. Because Sword and Shield decided, hey, Pokemon with wings don't get enough moves. Let's make a move that involves wings that is actually competent. Alright. It's better late than never. I think I'm going to try to set up, get a tiny attack boost, and then... Oh, you got the Dynamax. I should have just gone for the Ice Punch. We all make mistakes, especially me. Don't mind me, I'm just caffeinating and hydrating. Not terrible damage. More importantly, it should make Ice Punch an actual threat. If this Max Hailstorm does nearly as much as I think it will, none of this other stuff is gonna matter. Okay. Our moves weren't completely a waste. Did it just, like, turn one dig? I thought it was reflecting the light screen. Oh. And that is why we read. Especially if you're the host and, like, try to make up excuses of reasons not to read. Like, I'm kind of wondering if there's any new Pokemon Go stuff to shiny check for. Anything new pop up? Like, I'm only checking the game because I'm so confident that you all have it under control. Alright. Chimchars and... I mean, technically I should check the starters because they can be shinies. But, oh yeah. I guess the game just needs a little time to update because it's been so long. And they're all cup shoes. I wonder if the event ended. I could have sworn that the Sinnoh... Yeah, the Sinnoh event ended. Not bad, like it's... I'm getting the impression that I should not swap my Hitmonchan out now. Do I play Pokemon Masters? No, I got into it a little bit when it first came out. I think there was like one time I popped it open, got a whole bunch of stuff for not playing it for so long, but besides that, I haven't touched it since then. Like, the problem with mobile games with me is like, I'm taking the Rock Pack. I'm not sure what you all are taking, because I figured if nothing else, we could get the Scientist at the end. Oh, that stinks. But yeah, that's why I link everything to my Nintendo account with the mobile games. Specifically, either like whether it be swapping between phones or something else. It's good to have a backup. But yeah, Pokemon, shiny or rares. That's the shiny that you got from here. It's kind of funny because it reminds me of like a streamer, content creator that I got into more recently that kind of had a story just like their gimmick. As far as I'm concerned, their online gimmick is that they're an agent of chaos, and they end up getting the shiny auroras. Even though I don't think they really played Pokemon that often. No, probably played Pokemon more than I give credit for. I don't know, just the thought about shiny auroras kind of just reminded me of that story. Yeah, it kind of stinks. Like, I didn't realize like there's gonna be a whole day without any event spawns, because that means like the one day I have off, there's gonna be nothing, and then everything that I want to do is gonna happen the day I get back to work. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm just thankful that I have the time off in of itself. And hopefully you don't mind me being sidetracked. I'm just gonna pretty much be power up punching because it's technically the move I have that's super effective, and it does only get stronger each time. Well, so much for trying to quick catch it anyways. I kind of just left. So much for having that bundle lead to try to get some extra XL candies. So, ends in 2 hours, but if you see in my phone on screen, there's no Sinnoh Pokemon, and I checked the Today tab. Oh, Sinnoh's... Well, that's weird. The checklist is in there, but the tab for the Sinnoh Celebration event itself is not anymore. Maybe it's time zone differences, because it is all these events are based on local time. I beat you to it, you beat me to it, depending on how you interpret the Twitch delay. Whatever the case may be. Well, I finally knew where you live now. Take the Dasaurus. Or the Aurorus, right. You sure? Like, it's a psychic. It's not gonna do super effective damage. But I guess it is better than my Hitmonchan. I'll take your word for it as OP. I mean, I have a Hitmonchan. I'm not gonna be any better. I kind of wonder if the AI should... Nah, I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. Alright, so we all in agreement to just see if the AI takes this. I mean, I just swapped Pokemon, so I'm not gonna take it. If you all think you have, like... Well, yeah, I know that's how Refrigerate works. It gives you a stab. But I mean, like, I would assume if we had an OP... If we had, like, a decent Dark type, that would be better than it still. Alright. Do we want to, like, take the Backpacker to get a held item before taking on this? Or does someone have a preference for the Beartic? I'm leaning towards... Because we're not going to use a fighting type against this thing. But I do want the held item. I feel... So if we're not swapping Pokemon... Oh yeah, I just realized half our team is weak to fighting types. Well, let's make this item count. Aurorus, Expert Help, White Herb. I'm not sure what you all took, but I didn't really have any great options. Okay, crossing my fingers that we have a good RNG against this and it does not attack. Okay, I feel a bit better now because we at least have a grass type. It's also an ice type. But the cover... Oh yeah, and I have Thunder. Completely forgot about that. Oof. Oh, that hurts. Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, Christy, a lot of people struggled to find that Shadow Snover. It kind of sucked how hard it was to get. I only got it because I was outside yesterday for Community Day for like 3 to 6 hours. I forget how long I've been playing, so I was actually playing, like, out of all the areas I can still play without, like, putting myself literally in the middle of a city, the area I played had the most Pokestops. So, I had plenty of opportunities to find Rocket Grunts, thankfully, so I was just... but I guess everyone else was not as lucky. Which is a shame, because, like, on one hand, I like the concept of them of us hunting for Shadow Pokemon for each checklist, but the problem with the Shadow Pokemon, I think I get the feeling once I read your message, it's only gonna emphasize the point I'm about to make. Yeah, outside yesterday too, found Shadow Cloisters and such. Yeah, I like a challenge, but when the challenge comes down to luck more than skill, then it becomes an issue. Because, like, not only did you have, like, a small chance of the Rocket Grunt even being one that specializes in ice types, they picked it during a time frame when the Rocket Grunt that specializes in ice type can give you one of 2 Pokemon. One of them being freaking Cloyster. You know, and I feel like it's such a good opportunity, too, because, little tangent, like, when they did the level 40 update sometime around there, they updated a bunch of Pokemon to, like, give you more Stardust. Like, Shelter and Cloyster are freaking Stardust gold mines now, but not when you fight and catch them from a Rocket Grunt. Like, why? Is it really that broken to have them in scripted areas? Okay, so... what am I saying? It's part fighting. We're gonna have problems if we take it. I just remember coaching being a pretty good move. First time I'm seeing it because it's a new generation, so I don't remember exactly what it does, but I remember it being pretty good. But yeah, it kind of sucks because, like, if you had a little more control about what you were fighting when you fought a Rocket Grunt, then I think it wouldn't be that bad to make Shadow Pokemon a thing you could catch. If it's any assurance, it does not appear that the Hoenn thing is going to involve Shadow Pokemon, like the most offensive issue that it has. Now I'm going to just paralyze this thing right away, unless someone has objections. I know, like, Refrigerate Body Slam is going to paralyze it eventually, but let's just get it out of the way. We're kind of hurting. We could use the handicap where we can get it. I'm gonna go for it. I'd rather, like, just get the paralyzation out of the way than, like, risk not getting it and us getting screwed when we could have, like, cut its speed and maybe some attacks it would have. Psycho Cut. Thankfully, it didn't hurt nearly as much as I thought it would. And you know what? Maybe it's a good idea if you just focus on the AI. So it kind of is unfortunate we didn't really come across anything that would be fantastic against Necrozma, but maybe we can at least see how OP Aurora's actually is. Paralyzation. I mean, that should help a lot, because at least one of us will actually get to attack before this thing now. Oh. Of course the... not Haxorus actually has the dark type move. Alright. And kind of tempted to, like, gamble for a stats boost, but let's just play a safe and body slam spam. If I find it doesn't really help that much, I can, like, change my game plan for there. Nice. I guess if Annie's was gonna get a crit, that would have been one of the better things to get a crit, but considering it take them so long to set it up. Alright. Crossing my fingers. Gonna hit you like that. You're gonna lash out. We got it down to half health already. Great. We're getting all the crits, making up for just all the hard. Crush them left. Oof, oof. It's fine. It's fine. We still have 3 hits. And let's be honest. The AI was the... I think that's the AI that fainted anyways. Okay, actually, I thought the Barnacle was the one that fainted. I was gonna say, that one wasn't exactly the most helpful one anyways. Man, how much more damage does Ancient Power Body Slam do than Ancient Power? Enough more that it's actually worth just sticking through. Yeah, I see the name Lava Lizard cheering me on in the text now. No need to remind me that I misremembered my own teammate. Gonna get through it just fine, even though the AI just keeps spamming Skull Bash. I'm sure it has nothing better it can do. It's paralyzed. The Dynamix one. It didn't faint. That's probably gonna be our best raw damage dealer anyway. Cool, I think it just got fully paralyzed. Okay, does that cancel out paralyzation? I say, why do you have Power Gem? But then I remember, like, this is a game where it's like, why not have Power Gem? Nice, I'm getting use out of that Citrus Berry, I suppose. It'd be nice if we could, like, not be on the verge of danger every second. But we'll make it work out. We'll make it work out. The one person on our team that has our type moves is back. Cool, paralyzation is gone. Guess who's getting Thunder Waved again? Shoutouts to shout out to like Gen 6, where they decided, hey, Thunder Wave is too busted. Let's make it 90% accuracy instead of 100% accuracy. And let's introduce a move that always paralyzes, but actually does damage instead. Like, I don't know what they were thinking, but I'm just glad I didn't jinx anything. At least we're getting tons of crits, probably more crits than we deserve, but I'm not complaining. Okay. Chris, she got her attack off already. We still have 2 more hits. All we need is... That was the end of the turn. No, it's fine, it's paralyzed again. So surely one of us is gonna go first. I think that's all we need is at least one of us going first could win it. 2 of us going first will definitely win it. And even a lot of listeners are already saying, yay, we won, even though the battle ain't over yet. I swear to God, if you jinxed us there. I was not good. Like, Janet, no! Janet! Why? Why? Don't you have anything that doesn't take 2 turns to attack? No, it doesn't matter. We won. Nice. Alright. Time to catch this little sucker. And not get any shinies again, and pass down another legendary / ultra beast that's technically in the dex. Like, Necrozma's weird. Like, the lore classifies it as an ultra beast, I believe. But the game's counted as a legendary, if I'm remembering correctly. I mean, like, I didn't follow Ultra Sun and Moon too closely. I was going based on Sun and Moon logic. Alright. Let's see. No obvious shinies. Check the summary just to make sure. I don't know what it is about Necrozma. Like, it feels like a Pokemon that reduces the power taken from... Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter that we didn't have any Dark or Ghost types now, does it? Anyways. Now for the point where I try to decide what Pokemon I actually take along home with me. I think I actually already taken Aurora's home, so like unless like I find one that's amazing, probably not gonna lean towards that. I think I've taken all these Pokemon minus the legendary home already. You know, why not? Alright. Let's see how long we've been going. Only 2 hours. I mean, like, this is the first stream I'm doing in a while. I'll do another set if you all want to do another set. You see, like, it feels like he's going on long enough that, like, one more should put me right in the range where I actually want to be. Wondering if I should have... Actually, maybe I should have added Necrozma. Would have been when the Shiny Hunt for or Hunt in general. But